Today we had felicitated the toppers, which is duly organized by the MBOs, and we could see that there were children from various schools who have topped this year's SSLC exam, and we are very delighted to see the growth of the children. We are delighted to see how the children have really taken the spots on the top 10 on the list, and that's why when we were felicitating the children today, I made a mention that it is no longer the same like we used to see the result about 10 years back, when all the top 10 names would be from the other side of the state. Mostly from the premier schools of Shillong. But now we see that children from the Garo Hills region also taking away the top spots. So therefore, that just shows that there is a conservative, an increase in the quality education here in the Garo Hills sector. Having said that, we also are reviewing today on the other side of the education that is in the rural areas. We saw that there are certain schools which are having a very poor performance result rates. Therefore, we in this review meeting today, we are coming up with a system where the deputy commissioners would be given the responsibility to handhold these particular institutions that are performance very weak. The deputy commissioners otherwise also have been notified as chairman of the district review committees under the education department, where the DC would have been asked to go to these schools which are not performing well, and they would find out. It's like a fact-finding mission for the deputy commissioners to see why there are certain schools that are not performing to the level of expectations. Therefore, the deputy commissioners have been given 1 month time to submit a report to the government, along with suggestions and recommendations as how to improve the condition of these schools. See, the time to be taken for the action would be at the earliest possible. If there are reasons that due to infrastructural problems, then yes, accordingly estimates would be prepared, and then more classrooms would be provided. And if in case there is a reason on the HR factor, then that has to be developed. You cannot improve the performance level of a school overnight. So that will take some time, because there are also reasons which we have learned that there is very low enrollment. Now, if there is a low enrollment rate in such schools, then how do we increase the enrollment? Now, that has to go with the narratives of the people that this particular school has to do well. Therefore, we cannot give a timeline as to when exactly can we increase the performance level of a school, because here it is all the stakeholders that have to be come into play. See, this review meeting can be held at any point of time, but a regular review meeting under the chair of the respective deputy commissioner has to be held maybe twice in a month, or maybe once in 3 months, because this time we have told the deputy commissioners to also invite the respective MLAs of the district, so that the MLAs also, would like to give suggestions, or it will be nice for the MLAs also to listen to the problems faced by the schools in their respective constituencies and the respective district. So therefore, we would expect that the deputy commissioners would take regular reviews, and then we also will take reviews as on when that it is required. Yeah. See, our intention is not a competition. Our intention is to make every Meghalayan literate. Okay, this is the goal. The goal of the government under the leadership of Conrad Sangma, the Chief Minister, is to see that each and every citizen of the state is literate. Therefore, we would like that literacy is reached to every door, every family, and every citizen of the state. And this is our goal. Yeah. See, midday meals are being provided. If there are instances where midday meals are not, then maybe a specific complaint has to be lodged to the Deputy Commissioner or to the DSEO, and we will get it inquired into and we'll see why midday meal has not reached. I have not heard any complaint specifically, but just in case there are schools who do not provide midday meals, they are always welcome to lodge a complaint to the Deputy Commissioner and we'll get it inquired into. So that's what I'm saying. In case there is any deficiency in the midday meal program, in case there is any fault found in the supply of the midday meal or in providing food to the children, such incidents should be immediately reported to the Deputy Commissioners, and the Deputy Commissioners will have been directed to take necessary action accordingly.